Hi, and thanks for watching. Here's an idea. What if we asked the folks who experience high schools and middle schools every day, students and teachers, to be at the center of efforts to design them, so they are a place everyone in the school wants to be, places that launch all students on a pathway to adult success, and then share their ideas to inspire and inform others. We want to share with you an exciting opportunity to do this. The National School Redesign Showcase, organized by the Everyone Graduates Center at Johns Hopkins University, is inviting middle and high school teams of students, teachers, school leaders, and community members to work together to redesign their schools as places everyone wants to be. This year, the focus of the Redesign Showcase is designing middle and high schools to increase student and teacher agency, belonging, and connectedness. In a Yale study conducted in 2019, students most frequently reported that they felt stressed, bored, and tired. Researchers also found that these negative feelings occurred 60% of the time the students were at school. Since then, the pandemic intensified stress and fatigue for students and all members of our school communities. We hope you might consider joining us to co-create a movement to have the people in high schools and middle schools be the ones to redesign them so they work better for all and are places where everyone wants to be. We then invite you to share what you generate with others, other high school and middle school teams, and the policymakers whose decisions often shape our schools. We hope to provide a space where teams can come together with a network of peers to collaborate. We have found that human-centered design mindsets are of service in broadening our understanding of the multiple perspectives in our school community. Why don't we hear a little more about the design thinking process from David Kelly and his team at IDEO. While we'll be looking at multiple design mindsets in our virtual sessions, all of our work will focus on one key idea. If it's not good for humans, each human, then it's not good design. That means taking the time to get to know all of our community members and offering them a seat at the table in our co-design process. So now we know we are looking toward opportunities to create schools where everyone wants to be, and we know a little bit about the design thinking process we envision being of service to us. How might you and your school team decide what this opportunity could look like at your school? We're suggesting you might consider one of the 3 capacities that promote joy. Those capacities are agency, the ability to take action and choose what action to take; belonging, being accepted as you truly are, as an equal participant in how things are created; connectedness, engaging in meaningful activities with supportive adults and peers where you are seen, heard, and valued. One area your team might focus on with your school redesign efforts is how to create a school environment that enables all of its members to have a sense of their own power to make a difference, to have choice and voice. Or you and your team might resonate around the idea of how spaces and opportunities for belonging are enacted in your current campus practices or policies. And again, belonging means the idea that I can come as I am and co-create at the table. Or your team might feel that for your school, there's a need to create intentional opportunities for connectedness, so that everyone feels they are engaged in meaningful activities and supported and cared about by both adults and students in the school. Or you might have a design idea of your own for how you might make your school a joyful place where everyone wants to be. Are you interested? If so, we're suggesting that you form a team. You definitely want students, a teacher or teachers, and someone from leadership as a sponsor. Many design teams find it useful to include a wide diversity of members, including folks from the community and families. Designate a contact person. Commit to engage in 3 design sessions, and we're going to provide a link that gives the specific dates when each of those will occur. Share your experience with other schools virtually in February of 2024, and that date will be on there as well. And then selected teams will travel to Washington, D.C. in May for an all-day session with other design teams, congressional members, White House Domestic Policy Council staff, and others who have influence on how our schools work. Interested but still have a couple of questions? Feel free to join us for an optional orientation question and answer session on September 19th at 3 p.m. A link is provided to register. Already know this is for you and your team. The virtual session dates are provided on this slide. Feel free to go ahead and register for session 1. Registration links can be found on our website calendar. As always, we'd like to thank you for all you do to advance the educational experiences of our young people and the adults that are serving them. And we would like to say from the Everyone Graduates Center, onward and be well.